Ed Fern, what's up? You are first this evening. Welcome. Mm. Feels so good to relax a little bit here. Hey, Michelle. And Leah, what is up? Lindsay and Michael. Here's maybe fifth or so, Michael. Hey, Laura from Utah, right? I haven't seen you around for ages. What is up? Um, Graven babies, hi. Ashlyn and Steven and Sean, Serena, top of pop. Yeah, it is you, Laura. I never forget you. Tracy and what's up, Tracy? How's it going? Sean Woolley. My run was good, Michael. Thanks. Yeah, just like 3.6 miles, just taking it easy, just getting my running legs back. Hey, Kirsten, Robert, Boise triathlete, Melissa. What teachers inspired me? Like, what do you mean by teachers? I'll answer your question. Hey, Star Secrets, Robert, Deborah, VegFest, Graven, it was cool. Yeah, Angie's editing a video. Hey, Bites of Truth and Lily, yeah, Angie's making a video. Happy cakes, and hopefully it'll be out in a day or two. I think she was almost done today, but you got a shout out, Ashlyn. Was that on our that last video where I shout out Patreon? Someone has asked about my shoes here. Not sponsored, even though I did get this pair for free. They won't, I don't think they're gonna give me any more shoes, but this is my pair of Ultra Instincts. I got them like 2 years ago, reviewed them on our YouTube show, and I actually reached out to them a few months ago, say, hey, I reviewed your shoes like a couple years ago, got like, 10, 15,000 views, wanted to send me another pair, they never wrote me back, so, oh well. I tried, because shoes are expensive, you got running shoes, got basketball shoes, it adds up, man, it really adds up. Favorite teacher from high school or college, huh? I don't know, once I got into philosophy, started studying philosophy at the undergrad level, I had several teachers I really liked a lot. So, you won't know who they are or anything, but I had several, like an existentialism class, which is not normally taught in Western universities, at least continental ones. Philosophy of mind class really got me going on. So anyway, let's see, I had corrected bad posture with yoga. What should I do? Well, my posture got better. I wouldn't say I have great posture now, but my posture is better from doing yoga. I think it's just from strengthening the core. So yoga can do that. Weight training, if you work your core, like squats and deadlifts will probably help out there too. I'm just guessing I had a weak core all these years, being a really tall guy, so I'm top heavy, but my core wasn't strong. Yeah, epistemology is cool. I guess I didn't have an inspiring teacher, Boise triathlete. My main epistemology course was in grad school, even more boring. So, yeah, philosophy of language can be interesting too. But yeah, mind, religion, that kind of stuff. Let's see. Have I talked about tips for new runners, people looking at getting into it? Yeah, just start off slowly. Someone asked about cycling there, which is easier to go hardcore because there's really little impact unless you crash. So yeah, running, you might have the best intentions, but you got to start slowly to build up not your muscles. Muscles build up quicker than ligaments, bones, tendons, and stuff like that. Just go slowly, go slow pace, like 11, 12-minute miles, short distances until your body can handle the pounding of running. I think treadmill running is boring as F, man. It's like, it was really, look it up. It was invented as some kind of torture device for prisoners, and I can relate. No, I mean, get outside and just go slowly. Go really, really slow. If you're impatient, get a bike. That you can go a lot faster, longer without really damaging yourself. There it's more just your aerobic system you're developing. But running, you got to develop aerobic, but before you can do that, you got to develop your bones, tendons, and stuff like that. But yeah, I recommend too, like doing a little research on it. Read something like Born to Run. I don't mean to get barefoot running shoes, but get stuff that inspires you to not heel strike. Stuff that, like my Ultra shoes here, which are flat bottom, zero drop, so they encourage a nice, good form. A619, yeah. Yeah, it was a great game, huh? Game 7. I had to stay home Monday. My Angie went out with some friends to have this great Korean vegan dinner. I had to cancel. I said, it's Game 7, the Warriors. I cannot go out with you guys. They had no idea. They weren't basketball fans at all. But yeah, it was an awesome game. Sorry to hear that, DKNY Anthony. Very sorry to hear that. How does my partner Angie stay in shape? Well, she doesn't drive a car, so she has to get around town by bicycling, or if I drive her. So she cycles a lot, but not like in the, you know, like Tour de France kind of cycling sense, just purely as a, you know, as a fun way of transporting around. And she does yoga almost all the time. Did I study Wittgenstein? God, I haven't said his name in a long time. Wittgenstein. A little bit, yeah. I wasn't, yeah, as far as my philosophy of language went, yeah, just a little bit. I wasn't really reading too much Wittgenstein. For all you philosophers out there, yeah, I definitely know who he is. Very important philosopher of language. Let's see. 619. You want to see LeBron James beat Golden State? Well, the odds are against that, but we'll see. It should be a good series, you know. It depends. If LeBron could score like 45 points a game, that's what it'll take, because, you know, I watched enough of the playoffs to see what they do, what the Cavaliers do. They just isolate LeBron, and he backs in, and either if he gets double teamed, he kicks out to a shooter, or not, he powers his way, and he usually does that off a switch too. But Golden State has way better defenders. If they switch onto him, like, they'll get someone like Draymond Green who'll give him a much more tough time. Yeah, it should be a good game, 619 for sure. Thoughts on water fasting, Jesse? I don't do water fasting. What do you hope to get from water fasting? Do you have some kind of like sickness or disease, or just trying to lose weight? Because if it's a latter, horrible idea. Let's see, how do we come up with Keep It Carb, baby? It's a long story. It comes from our band podcast. We used to close it out in a similar way without talking about carbs, obviously. Let's see. Yeah, you're right, DKNY. He's running them over, and he doesn't get a lot of offensive fouls called on him. I'm not sure why, but it's just really boring watching him isolate all the time, you know? He isolates on one side of the floor, the other 8 guys go to the other side of the floor, and just one-on-one. If you watch Golden State, it's much more beautiful basketball. A lot of passing, cutting, just great teamwork. So yeah, Cavs really, you know, not my cup of tea as far as like entertaining basketball, and it's just not a good example of good team basketball for kids to watch. You're quoting Marilyn Manson there? Uh-oh. Huh. Let's see what else you guys talking about. And I want to say too, if I miss any of your questions, nothing personal. I have over 100 folks on right now, so if I miss it, just ask it again. You know, I know what it's like to be in a chat, and it seems like the person hosting it doesn't see your question. Yeah, LeBron does have zero help, especially now with Kyrie gone to the Celtics. I thought Love is coming back from his concussion, but I don't think he's playing game 1, so that'll be a little bit of help. Can stress cause high blood pressure? I don't know. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but yeah, I mean, just intuitively, my guess would be, yeah. What can a vegan eat to help with heart palpitations? Wow, any medical professionals out there? Again, not a medical doctor, so I couldn't say. Never studied that. Cycling or running, which do I prefer? I like them both. Seriously, there's pluses and minuses for each. I think as far as skill goes, I think I'm a better cyclist. You know, I have like better PRs, you know, in the higher percentiles than I do running. But running's fun. Just come out and chill, run by the ocean here, by the harbor, by the marina, and you know, I like to run when it's cool, like it is today. It sucks cycling on a day like this because I'm freezing. I don't have like sleeves and legs and stuff like that. It's way too much money. So yeah, I like to run when it's cool and cycle when it's warmer. Yeah, and one bad thing about biking, like I alluded to there, it's kind of expensive. You know, to get a good bike, you know, $1,000-ish bucks. You know, everything else, like you gotta get shoes, expensive, the pants, the shirts, expensive, helmet, gloves, it all freaking adds up. It's kind of pricey. So if you can get into it for cheap, it's cool. It's a great, I just like different forms of exercise. Sometimes I wake up after playing basketball the night before and I just feel thrashed, but I still want to get out and kind of just get some blood flowing, and cycling is perfect for that, you know. So it's like, you know, zero impact, and just go to low hardness, what's the word I'm looking for, low effort kind of thing. Just get out and get a nice ride in. So it's hard to do that running because you're still pounding and still feel tired at the end of it. So anyway, what is up, guys? Who else has joined in? Would I eat meat once for the world to go vegan? What kind of crazy questions is that? How is killing an animal going to help the world to stop killing animals? Okay, I will try not to watch that, the Vegan Metalhead. Now, I've never been to Australia. I wish I have. It's on my bucket list. I've been wanting to have visited there for years. Graven babies. Wow, cool. Good job buying a box of bananas. I bought maybe like a third a box of bananas worth of bananas today. They're kind of, oh, you're going to make smoothies? I go, wow, you're the first person that kind of figured it out. Your brother first you to ask. That's okay. LeBron is vegan? I don't think so. I think we would have heard about that by now. Kyrie Irving has been, I don't know if he still is, eating very plant-based, but I don't think LeBron has joined him. I remember I did a video on LeBron like 3 years ago when he was doing some like low-carb paleo situation, trying to lose weight. Anyway, yeah, I hope Kyrie still is. You know, he didn't get into it for animals, he got into it for like, you know, weight loss and recovery, which is awesome. And hopefully after eating that way a while, he'll figure out, oh wow, I care about the animals too, so we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, you meant Kyrie? Okay, yeah, it'd be amazing if LeBron went. And actually, it would be a really good idea for LeBron. Let me just give you my 2 cents why LeBron should go vegan, besides the obvious reasons. But for his athleticism, it'll totally help him. He's getting older. And as you get older, recovery is more and more important. Your recovery slows down, especially if you're eating inflaming foods like, you know, ones rich in animal protein. So if he's eating plants, his recovery will be quicker. And it'll keep him lighter, too. That was Kyrie's main reason. In fact, he's not the first athlete. Other athletes, as they enter their 30s, like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, they were trying to not put on as much muscle. They actually want to get slimmer. And being vegan, it's way easier to maintain a lower body weight. So it would be great for LeBron as he's getting older now to go vegan. And it would be a great win for the animals and everything too, obviously. Jesse, if you're inviting me to Australia, I'll be right there. I'll be so rad. Love to go to Australia. I want to go to Noosa Heads and do some surfing there. Everyone's asking me about that Mike the Vegan blood sugar video. I haven't seen it yet. I'll try to watch it tonight if I can. If not, I'll try to watch it tomorrow. Let's see. Theresa, you asked the other day about breathing while running as you hit about 1.5 kilometers today. All right, good job. See, that's it. Just start off easy. 1.5 kilometers. Before you know it, that'll seem easy. 2 kilometers, 2.5 kilometers. Just take it little by little. That's the thing about running. You have to have patience. If you don't have patience, do another sport, because you have to, I said, let your body's bones and tendons and joints strengthen. You know, from the pounding, that's just part of running. Cool, you're getting good gains there, thick vegan, awesome. Do I listen to music while running? Nah, I don't like all the, I had some wireless earbuds, I tried them for a bit, I didn't like them. They're pounding, they thump around. And you have to crank them up so loud that, you know, they make my ears ring. So it's like, no, when I listen to music, I want to listen to music. I don't need to pass the time with music. When I'm running, I'm actually taking in everything. I'm listening to my breathing. I'm listening to the sound of the wind. I'm listening to how my feet hit the ground. And if another runner's coming behind me, I want to hear how they're striking. And I take note of their form. So I'm kind of like taking in everything. So yeah, my sense of hearing is really engaged when I'm running, surprisingly. I know a lot of people's kind of turned off and put music on, but for me, hearing is part of running. Let's see, Veg Fest OKC. I wish, that'd be awesome. Wow, that's Oklahoma City Veg Fest. That is awesome. I didn't even heard they're having one. That's cool. That's great news to see that Texas, Oklahoma, you know, representing vegan now with Veg Fest. That's great news. I heard about KFC getting some faux chicken bits, but I thought that was in the UK only. If I'm wrong, please correct me, because I'd maybe go check them out maybe. Have I been to an NBA game? I went to one this year. I went to the Clippers first game at home at Staples Center, opening night at home, and that was my only game this year. I mean, the Clippers kind of just blew out this year with injuries and Blake Griffin being traded, and you know, the team really not in the playoff running, so it just wasn't worth it to go. You know, the expense, and it is expensive to see NBA games, to go to a game. So that was it, just one game this year. You should go about one game a year or so anyway, so it's kind of on average. What kind of blender do I have? Gabby, it's a Vitamix, just the bottom of the line Vitamix. It doesn't even have like a speed knob, just on and off, high speed, low speed. I don't know if they make that anymore. Why did the Lakers decline in recent years? Well, they blew up their team, and that happened long before Kobe retired. They just didn't have good players anymore. It all started when they started getting rid of players like Lamar Odom. It goes back a long time for no reason. He wins the 6th Man of the Year award, then they trade him away for nothing to Dallas, and he quits during that season because he hates it out there. He loved playing with the Lakers, loved playing at home, getting rid of guys like Sasha Vujacic in his prime. Just stupid moves. And it was really the son of the owner. Who's the younger Buss? Not the daughter, the son that inherited it. He made some bonehead moves, in my opinion, just completely ruined the Lakers, and it's going to take a long time to put them back together. That's my 2 cents on what happened to them. Anyway, yeah, the Lakers have money, big time money. Yeah, them and the Clippers both this summer will have the biggest monies available as far as like hitting the salary cap goes to get maybe 1 or 2 good players. There's talk of LeBron coming here, so we'll see. Anyway, depends how LeBron does this year, huh? If they win a championship or not. If he wins, he'll probably stay. If he doesn't, he may look elsewhere. Kind of weird, kind of blasphemous though to get LeBron here. It'll take some, if he does come here, it'd take some time. Oh, thanks for laughing to the Butterfield reply video. I may do some more. I didn't watch his entire video. He said some more stupid crap. I just replied to the stuff he said about me, but he said some stupid stuff after me too. So I might do some more Butterfield videos, because that guy is just, God. It's like everything he says is wrong. I don't know how he does it. He's like awesome because he's really good at finding the wrong thing to say. Everything he says, the opposite is true. You know, like saying Genghis Khan is a vegan, Charles Manson is a vegan. Things are just, you can just Google. And then he complains about people using Google when if, in fact, he should just himself be using Google to learn these things. He'd rather just stay ignorant and not use Google. I mean, what a fool. So I got more Isaac Butterfield in the works. I haven't started it yet, but I'm already thinking about it. And it's so fun to rip that guy because he's so factually challenged, let's say, you know? He really is. I'm not calling him a bad person, but he just, like I said, has a knack for finding the complete opposite of what is true. Hitler is a vegan. I mean, just stuff you can just check really easily. Yeah, his fake Viking beard. I don't know what kind of beard that is. I don't even talk. I've never even mentioned his beard. I just let you guys come to your own opinions on that. Cool. Rob Zombie's talking about veganism on Instagram. Awesome, awesome. I've totally lost track of Rob Zombie. Okay, I don't know much about wrestling, but I'll check that out for sure. Thick Vegan, I am 50 years old. Make a video on how running and cycling has benefited my health and its benefits. I've probably done a few videos in my past about running and cycling. I'm not sure if it'll make all that interesting of a video, you know? It's like, yeah, you do some exercise, you're gonna do better in as far as fitness and health goes. I'm not sure how I'm gonna be able to prove that exactly. So, y'all, you're shocked? That's cool. Yeah, so what a 50-year-old man looks like here, guys. Let me show you the calves of a 50-year-old man too, because people say I'm like this muscleless wimp. Look at that, look at these calves here. Let's check out, like, you know, some of these low-carb guys who try to skinny shame me here. Check that out, you know, see if they got calves like that. That's a gunshot. It's for the sailboats that race here, or they do something. They use guns. I don't know, I'm not as into sailing or anything like that, but they do use some guns. Yeah, those are calves, guys. Those are real calves, and I'll go up against any of these low-carbers. Hell, put Joe Rogan on. Let's see his calves. Oh, you know, I'd like to check out, I'd go one-on-one against that doctor that eats only meat. He's calling Mike the vegan wimpy and androgynous. I'm sure he thinks the same about me. Let's look at his calves. Yeah, I say that because he's been lifting weights like his entire life, and he's so proud of it, but I bet his calves are no bigger than mine. And I say that because I know when I compare calves to bodybuilders and my calves are bigger, they get depressed. I feel sorry for them, but oh well, you know, it's genetic. I'm lucky. Plus, the way I've been training this year too, my legs are getting bigger. My quads, not my quads, my hamstrings, my butt, my glutes, and my calves. That's what I've been working on with my my deadlifting and squats. A non-name, plastic surgeon. All right, where'd you hear this? Are you trying to make me feel bad? Because I've never had any plastic surgery, and neither has Angie. So if you're saying the only way I can look this great, this beautiful at age 50 is through like paying someone money to do shit to my face, awesome, thank you. You've made my day. It proves that my lifestyle is working. That's awesome. There's no way I could look this good without plastic surgery. That's beautiful. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. You've made my day. You've made my day. I'm from LA. Okay. I don't see your argument. So people, if I look around here, and I'm not from LA, I'm from Long Beach, which is not Los Angeles. It's about, I don't know, like 20 miles south of LA. Roasting on the haters, totally. That's great logic. I'm from LA, which I'm not, but how does that prove anything? I mean, there's like, what, 10 million people from LA. So if we all get plastic surgery here in LA, there should be like 1 million plastic surgeons here. That'd be crazy, but it's not the case. LA is plastic. Oh, I get it. LA is plastic. Therefore, people that live in or near LA are plastic. That is great logic, bro. Please fax over where you studied logic at, because that is some impressive stuff, bro. That is awesome, man. You are schooling us all here, and I went to school in philosophy too, and you're my new inspo. You are, bro. Thank you. I'm an inspiration, Graven. Thanks. What is Long Beach like compared to LA? Long Beach is way more chill here. We don't have the whole like entertainment business, all the movies and record companies. Even though they do film down here all the time, they make this play like down here. It was like in Long Beach. If you ever watched Dexter on Showtime, they're filming down here all the time. We'd see them pretty much every week, you know. So they can, you know, this place it looks like Miami more than a city, you know, like Los Angeles. So yeah, it's awesome here. It's way more chill. You know, we're close to LA, so you can go plant friendly. What do I think about high carb Hannah going to Costa Rica to do ayahuasca? I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't watched her vids. Like, why did she want to take ayahuasca for? I'm not against ayahuasca in principle. I'm just curious why people like her are want to do ayahuasca for. She never struck me as a shamanic type, a spiritual type. One who's been like taking like say psilocybin mushrooms for like 10 years and wants to get to the next level or something like that. I'm just curious what it has similar effect to DMT, but lasts for hours rather than seconds or minutes like DMT. I know all about it. I know all about it for sure. Spiritual enlightenment. Well, I mean, that's cool. I mean, the way I see it like that, and a lot of people that are into this seem to agree. Like, yeah, sometimes an experience like that can point the way to spirituality, can show you something that you didn't know existed before, a dimension of your mind, your spiritual essence. But you don't need to take like ayahuasca or DMT to pursue a spiritual journey in your life after that. It's good to be awakened, but you don't need it as like, you know, your tool. Then you can start exploring spirituality without that stuff. Let's see, what else you guys talking about? Wow, you saw people that took ayahuasca and became vegan? I never thought about that. That's awesome. Shampoo, don't ask that. I just use whatever. I just use I got several that I use that are like, you know, not animal tested and all that. That's what I look for. Just something that leaves my hair nice and soft and is not used on animals. I have no like favorites or anything like that. I think Andalou is one I've been buying often. Let's see, what are you guys asking her? Oops, sorry, what did I hit here? Let's see. The only thing plastic about me is this water bottle. What happened to the guy that thought I had plastic surgery? That was awesome. How much can I squat? Good question, Angel Lewis. Okay, my squatting works out like this. I started off doing just regular squats, not all the way down deep squats, and I got to my body weight, which is 185. And once I hit that, I reassessed. That was my plan. My goal was to do my body weight, and it took me about 3 months to do that. Slowly, I didn't like, you know, stress out on it to get there. But anyway, once I hit my body weight, I realized I need to do deep squats to achieve the goals that I'm looking for, which means to really hammer the glutes and hamstrings, which are your jumping muscles. So I switched over to deep squats. I mean, going down all the way down, and it's way harder. I had to take like 40 odd pounds off to start doing the deep squats. So now I'm up to 155, and it's humbling. I had to go back down to like 135, you know, and then worked my way up to 155 in about a month's time. So it's coming along. Yeah, slow, deep squats, that's what I'm doing. And now I'm seeing the gains, because when I was doing the regular non-deep squats, my vertical really didn't change all that much, maybe just a tiny bit. But now that I started doing the deep squats, yeah, I'm jumping higher now. So that was my goal, to hit my body weight, then reassess. And I'm glad I did, because I reassessed that I really need to alter my squat to achieve my goals of jumping higher. Which I am. I'm jumping higher now than I have since I was like in my mid-late 30s. It's amazing. Now I'm 50. I can jump higher than I could when I was 40. Yeah, I don't think you see that too often in most people. Do I eat chips? Yeah, sometimes. I'll try to get a healthier chip, you know, something that's not too nasty. I like bean fields, Garden of Eden, stuff like that. But yeah, once in a while. All right, see you, 619. Thanks for popping by here tonight. Let's see. What else you guys talking about? Let's see. Drinking out of plastic containers. Well, this is like what cyclists and runners use. In fact, this is non-BPA. Specialized makes a really good cycling water bottle. It's high standards, you know. So, you know, I'm not gonna run with like a flask made out of what would you have it be made out of? Like banana leaves or something like that. How do I feel about oil, Thick Vegan? Don't use it much. I mean, hardly ever at home. We don't cook with it. We get it when we go out to restaurants and vegan pop-ups and vegan festivals. So yeah, I'm not deathly afraid of oil, you know, like some like high carbers are. They just freak out at the sight of oil, but we just don't bring it in the house, and that accounts for like 95% of our cooking. Yeah, hard to run with glass. That's what they were gonna say. Glass, you don't want to run or bike with glass. Let me just tell you now, in case you're one of these people that have these irrational fears about plastic, BPA free plastic. If you crash with a glass bottle, you could friggin' kill yourself. Okay, seriously, get a gnarly ass cut at the least. So don't. Aluminum's tough, you know. I have an aluminum bottle too. It's just, this is just the way to do it. It's lighter, easier, doesn't bang around and make weird noises. So yeah, don't use glass, whatever you do. Trust me on that one. Heritage, Jesse. I've done a video on that. Go look at our channel. It's kind of difficult to explain on a live stream. I had to make a video about it. Google happy, healthy, vegan, Ryan ethnicity. So check that out. I did it like a year and a half, 2 years ago almost. So yeah, I'm not surprised if you haven't seen it. Consider we've made over 1,000 videos. So check that one out. Happy, healthy, vegan, Ryan's ethnicity. And I explain it all in there because it's really complicated. It really, really is complicated. I'm very American, let's say, which means, you know, an amalgamation of many different ethnicities from all around the globe, and combined with some of the ethnicities that were indigenous to America as well. So I really am a man of the world. How often do I eat tofu, Kevin? Hardly ever. Again, it's just something I get, kind of like oil. Like, I only really eat tofu when I go out to a restaurant that makes some kind of tofu meat or a, you know, soy something or another. So very rarely. In fact, you know, it's really easy to be a vegan and not eat tofu. I like to mention that because so many people think, oh, you're a vegan, it just sucks eating tofu all the time. Like, I pretty much never eat tofu. So yeah, I have nothing against it. I just think there's way better whole food plants to eat than soy. There are. A lot of people don't know there's like tons of other plants other than soy if you go vegan. Have I gone a day without bananas? Yes, and I don't like to do that, but sometimes I have to, especially when I go camping. If you watch our camping videos, I don't bring bananas. They travel really poorly. Let's see. Will antidepressants affect your weight? Probably so. Just in the sense we had a roommate a long time ago that was on antidepressants, and it seemed to blow him all out. So yeah, it makes you yeah, it's not good for your body and mind, I guess. But if you need to get through a depressive episode, you know, that probably is more important. You don't want to like get all bummed out and think life's not worth living. So if you need them to get through, but yeah, they probably do affect your body weight at the end. No, I didn't make it up to Berkeley in Oceans. No, sorry. No, actually, we haven't gone to any conferences like that. I don't think those guys are into us, the guys that run stuff like that. I think they think we're too foofy and happy and stuff like that. I'm not sure. But I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just guessing incorrectly there. Can you keep bananas in the fridge once they're ripe? I would try. What depends on what you consider ripe. Remember, for me, ripe means all brown and spotted, without getting too mushy. Once they get really mushy like that, you can put them in the freezer and use them for ice cream or nice cream later if you have a good strong blender. You really need a good strong blender typically to grind up frozen mushrooms. Yeah, I believe you too, Constanza, okay? This channel is activism, but I think a lot of those people that go out and, you know, do the street activism kind of don't see us as activists, but we all have the same goals, right? I mean, what's the goal of our kind of activism and the ones that go to slaughterhouses and protest? We all have the same goals. We want people to stop killing animals. We want people to stop eating animals. We want people to stop abusing animals. So if we attract people through our way, it's going to have the same net effect. Those people will stop eating animals. So yeah, it's full-on activism. I mean, we should do what's most comfortable to us. And I'm not knocking them, and I hope they're not knocking me. You know, it's just like, you know, Dr. Greger, Dr. Neil Bernard, they're doing their thing. They're doctors. I don't expect them to make a fun little YouTube channel like ours, or go to, like, you know, pig saves or, you know, slaughterhouse protests. That's not their wheelhouse. They're doctors. We need them writing books. We need them doing research or presenting research. You know, like say like Earthling Ed, he shouldn't be doing scientific research, right? He's a nice guy, but he's not trained in that. You know, so everyone should do what their strengths are. Let's see. You love that we are predicated on a very unrestrictive mindset. You totally got that right, Vidi Bichi. Yeah, that's totally unrestrictive. That's, someone asked earlier what I think about raw food or raw fruitarianism, and that's the definition of being very restrictive. You're eliminating whole groups of perfectly great and healthy whole food plants because of some kind of dogma of thou shalt not cook food of any kind. Yeah, if you saw our video, we ran into Earthling Ed, who's on our panel at LA Veg Fest. First time we met him, really nice, chill dude. I was getting some tips from him on how to go out in the streets and film things, you know, the technical issues as far as that. Oh, thanks, Thick Vegan. Thank you. That will definitely cover about maybe 7 or 8 bananas there. So thanks so much. Yeah, I got about maybe like 40 or so bananas. So you paid for a nice, what was that, like a 6th or so of them? Thank you. Let's see. Thanks, guys. Yeah. You felt the same when you're raw too, dying for whole food plants, not junk food. You weren't craving ice cream and pizza. You're craving stuff I was too. Things that you're not supposed to eat, like rice or chickpeas or lentils, you know. So yeah, we're all about not being restrictive. Like, why should you make veganism be any harder than it is? Because it's not that hard, but you can make it really hard if you get super restrictive about things. So I don't really eat oils, like I said, Patrick. You know, I mean, when we go to restaurants, there'll be some oils and stuff. I like all whole food plants, basically. Starches. I don't know if I've ever had black lentils before, but plant-friendly, I would definitely try. Hang on one sec, guys. It's getting cold, and you'll get a cool perspective here. Look at these cool-looking palm trees. This is a cool angle, despite my face being pulled down by gravity. But I got to zip up a little bit here and get a little more water. Actually, you know, let's take a little break right here. I'll put my glasses on. I'm gonna go get my, I have a little snack bar. I forgot the brand, so it'll be a little plug for them, even though I bought this on like Amazon. It's not like a free gift, but I want to have a little food so I don't get totally crazy hungry. I've learned my lesson. So one sec, guys, as I grab my bar. All right, found it. All right. Ooh, a little water burp there, and let me get back to my little spot out here in the nice, cool, breezy spring May evening here. But get a little snack it in. All right. I like to run with these glasses. They're nice and thick. I don't like my light glasses for running. One more thing, one more angle there so I can open my little snack bar here. It's a Nature's Bakery Fig Bar. You know, I'm sure there's some processed stuff in here, but you know, it's the best I got right now. I'm gonna go home and make some cool stuff. I'm gonna make some kitchery out of Keep It Carb Baby. If you've seen any of our vlogs, you've seen me make kitchery before. It's a whole food dish full of mung beans and rice and vegetables. Rob, try these fig bars too. Yeah, they're cool. Just like a nice little snack. So, you know, I get home, I don't want to be like so famished I go crazy, you know, so I want to have some food in me right now. Anyway, L6, I don't know. I couldn't tell you how to withdraw from antidepressants. So, yeah, maybe find someone else that's been through that. I just kind of saw an old roommate of ours kind of get blown up from his experience on that. Serena, you tried raw veganism? And it's cool to try it, you know, but to think the rest of your life you can't have a potato or some steamed broccoli is depressing. Considering those things aren't going to kill you. I'm telling you right now, having some potatoes, rice, legumes, steaming veggies, they're not going to take a day off your life. And by on the opposite end of that, eating fully raw is not going to put any extra years on your life. So why restrict yourself like that for absolutely no reason? Right, just a little something here. Jesse, yeah, I love kids, but I don't want to have my own kids, if that makes any sense. Love children, love kids, but I see the awesome responsibility that kids are, at least they should be, and I realize how having kids would greatly affect our ability to do what we do, making happy, healthy vegan, making music. So, yeah, and I have kids, Graven, you're absolutely right. I have 2 kids, Bodhi and Jojo. I mean, they're a permanent baby. They lay in our arms just like a baby. He looks up and kisses me, and it's like having a kid. So I feel very fulfilled in that sense. Hey, Darlene. And Kay usually has a bunch of jokes, but Kay has a serious heart. Is here. We're a little too old to have kids, actually. You know, biologically. You know, particularly for a female, our age, not really going to happen unless you're taking some, like, you know, what are those drugs for fertility and stuff like that, and we're not going to go down that road because we're not trying. How do you curb your persistent chip cravings? Well, maybe just have some chips once in a blue moon, Gnarly Nicks. I'm not saying all the time, you know. It's some that are relatively healthier, like I said, like bean fields or something like that. Garden of Eden, those are some of my favorites. Oh, vegan Robs, you can find that, but don't eat them all that much, like once a month or something like that. But if you're craving chips, just go eat something else, you know, that means you're hungry. That's what I've noticed. When I'm craving food, something weird particularly, it just means I'm hungry. And I just can go eat something healthy and kind of satisfy that need. Well, thanks, Darlene. Yeah, Sylvia, we did debunk the magic pill documentary. It came out, our debunking came out maybe 2-3 odd weeks ago, so look for that. Let's see, oops. Let's see. Yeah, you got to work on those chip cravings, Gnarly Kicks. Just yeah, maybe eat some once in a blue moon, and if you're craving, eat some healthy food to get over any cravings. Nadamu. Yeah, we had some Nadamu last weekend at Eat Drink Vegan. They came out, the Nadamu girls hung out at their booth. They gave us all kinds of cool Nadamu snacks. Again, I can't remember the last time I had Nadamu before Saturday. It must have been like 2 months before since I had any. So yeah, have some fun stuff, because if you're a vegan, doesn't mean you can never have, you know, vegan ice cream or vegan pizza or vegan chips, the stuff that, you know, carnivore or whatever omnivores eat all the time. But just don't eat it all the time. Just have it once in a while. Try to stay on track with like healthy whole foods as much as possible, but still have some fun stuff once in a bit. So I guess that's even more so how we're the least restricting, and you know, as far as a lot of the healthier vegan channels are. I made you hungry. Uh-oh, I'm sorry. Would I recommend starting a vegan channel, or is it too late? I have no idea if it's too late or not. I thought it was late when I was getting into it in 2013, so it's all a matter of perspective. I would say, Theresa, start if you have something kind of new to give. You might not know exactly what your voice is at the beginning. It might take a few dozen videos to figure out what your thing is, but yeah, give it a shot. And it might take a while to build up a following. So realize no one's gonna listen to you maybe for a year. Who knows, you know? You never know. Hey, Cher. And Jesse has a new channel. Cool. Will almond butter make you gain weight? Well, I mean, depends. If you're eating it whole out of the jar, it probably will, because it's, all butters are, very concentrated in fat because they're made out of nuts. If you just have it once in a while, put a little bit on toast. I really doubt it. I mean, I have peanut butter sometimes, whole food peanut butter. So yeah, I mean, it depends what you're doing. If you're eating it within reason, you're probably fine. So you gotta give them a little more context. If you're gonna go on the almond butter 10-day challenge, yeah, that's a whole nother situation. No such thing as a little bit of peanut butter. Yeah, see, that's why I had my fig bar right now, so I don't go home and make some big peanut butter and jelly sandwich before I make the khichdi tonight. So I want to have a little snack, kind of ground me, keep me kind of chill. Let's see. Ketchup on bread? Oh my God. Wow, ketchup on bread. Wow. Well, someone's asking about Angie. How come she doesn't come down with me on these evenings? And she doesn't run. She's not a runner. I don't blame her. Her body is horrible for running. It's just totally not made for running in any way, shape, or form. Her figure, her shape, not good for running at all. So yeah, she's actually out doing yoga right now. It's full moon evening roughly, and her teacher is doing a full moon Kundalini yoga tonight, and that's where she's at. She's doing her thing. She's in her wheelhouse right now with her favorite teacher, doing a yoga outdoors under the sky. So that's what's up. Thanks, Darlene. Thank you. Thanks. And yes, Jesse, I agree. Angie is a beauty, and I'm very, very lucky. Let's see. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks, Joanna. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the love there. Thank you, guys. Let's see. What else you guys talking about here? Ooh, you're in Honolulu. Oh, my God. You're so lucky, Gregory. Oh, my God. So, that's rad. First, being in Hawaii is rad, and then finding a vegan restaurant right by you, doubly rad. What time is it right now? Let's see. Almost 8 o'clock. 7:55-ish Pacific Standard Time. Never heard of that place for yoga. Serena, yeah, you should be in bed if you're in Florida, huh? It's getting late out there. Let's see, what are you asking about, Kevin there? 4 to 5 miles of daily running is a bit hard. Yeah, due to knee. Yep. Let's see. Also, you love our knowledge, especially with almond milk. Your bro's drinking it right now. Yeah. That's a lot. I didn't even run 4 miles today. I ran 3.6, and I don't have a knee injury or anything like that, but just do what your body's, feeling like. I haven't been running that much this year. I've been playing more basketball and working on getting stronger. So yeah, I can't keep everything going, so running's taking a back seat. So I just come down every Wednesday to make sure I get one run in a week with the running club. I used to do run like 3 or 4 times a week, but now it's just really like 1 or 2, usually 1. So yeah, just do what you're doing. I don't want to go on like a 10-mile run right now. I don't know if my body's into it. So yeah, if 4 to 5 miles is all you want to do. If that's too much, go down to 3. Do whatever your body is able to do. I can't like run like I did 3 years ago when I was running like 50 miles a week. I'm not training like that anymore. Let's see, Brandon, what are you asking there? Well, of course I'm rooting for the Warriors. We live in the Golden State. Jewel Flicks. Let's see. Well, Brandon's wanting to know if we have some other color Happy Holiday Vegan t-shirts that we wear. Yeah, right now we have the tie-dye and the black. I just got in some Keep It Carb Baby shirts because you guys have been asking, but I have still yet to, Angie and I need to sit down one day, make sure we're clean, not after running, and model them so we can take photos, put them on the website so you guys can buy them. So I feel really bad. I promised they'd be up sooner than now, but they're there. I just need to get them on the website. They're there, meaning back at our place. So anyway, did Did we see the vegan couple in LA? Yeah, we just ran into them. They were on the same panel with us on Veg Fest, but they seemed to be in and out and staying on the complete opposite side of town as we were, you know, like an hour away. So it didn't really, really work out. Let's see. Let's see. What else you guys talking about? Have we met anyone famous at Veg Fest? You know, we were just kind of in our area, so we just met lots of social media people. I didn't really meet anyone famous or anything like that. I never like saw like Captain Paul Watson or anything like that. No, we don't have any bracelets for sale. Oh, cool, Pastor Dan. Shout out to me. You're my age, so you're 50 and you love running and cycling too. Cool, I'm glad you like our videos here. Yeah, I'm just chilling out after running here. It's a little cool evening here. I got my sweatshirt or polo. I don't know what this is called. God, what is this called again? You guys help me. Sweatshirt? But I don't know. Anyway, it's not really all that important anyway. Jumper, I'll take jumper. Oh, you hate it when people say, oh, you're vegan, that's why you're so short. Well, that might, I mean, that might make some truth if you had been vegan since birth, you know? I mean, most of us don't go vegan until we're like, you know, at least, you know, like fully grown or something like that. So that's silly. That's ridiculous, you know? I mean, look at me. I'm 6'5" and I'm vegan, but, you know, I didn't go vegan when I was at birth. That's just silly. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, hoodie, I guess, huh? What animal would I be if I was an animal? I don't know. How would I know that one? I have no idea. It's hard to say. When I look at Bodhi's eyes and see how happy he is, you know, I kind of wouldn't mind being Bodhi. Yeah, monkey sounds pretty cool too. Let's see, what are you asking there about Donna? Live animal rescues at a factory farm in California. No, I heard there was a farm. Oh, a factory farm, live animal rescues? No, I didn't hear anything about that. Wow, Direct Action Network has it. I will check that out. Hopefully I'll remember when I get back tonight. Let's see, what else you guys talking about there? Oh, rescue the raccoons. Yeah, hopefully you guys saw that crazy video I put out earlier this morning about that teacher in Florida who was drowning raccoons with his students because the raccoons were hassling his for-profit farm animals. Check that out. That's a real sad story. Yeah, a few people gave me some heat for it, but you know, like I said, I don't really put out videos like that. I think the last time I put out an animal abuse video was like in 2016 when I learned about how Donald Trump's sons were like big game hunters and, you know, just cruelly killing these beautiful animals. So that's like 2 years since I did an animal abuse story like that. You know, stuff like that makes me sad too. You know, I don't like to bum you guys out all the time with sad stories, so that's why I don't do that. Thanks, Jesse, for joining us tonight. You've been cool. Let's see, Jay, I got my, for running shoes, not sponsored, even though I got these for free, Ultras. Zero drop, kind of a sort of minimalistic style shoe, kind of opposite of the hookah take on things. When will I come to Paris? Wow, I'd love to come to Paris. What are the vegan restaurants like out there now in Paris, Earl? Let me know. Last time a friend of ours went there, they didn't get veganism. He'd say, I'm vegan, and then they'd bring him like pork or something. It's like, no, or chicken. Like, no, I'm freaking vegan. I didn't say I ate pork or something like that. So hopefully things have changed there since. That was like 10, 15 years ago. So, you know, a lot has changed since then. Where do I see the future of our channel going, Jordan? I don't know. I mean, it's totally great there, Earl. Cool. Big changes. Oh, cool. Like I said, it's like 10, 15 years ago, and lots have changed. Like Long Beach, 10, 15 years ago, had one vegan restaurant. Now we have over a dozen. So things are definitely on the upswing for plant-based eating. Let's see. Okay, you heard of those shoes, huh, Jay? Did it take a while to adjust to zero drop? No, not at all. I mean, zero drop is just the natural position that your feet should be in for running. I don't know why you'd want your heel all up and jacked up like, you know, a high heel or something like that. I mean, that's how the foot was designed. It evolved over, you know, millions of years being zero drop. So yeah, it's fine. I guess you just have to get used to, if you're used to like landing on your heel and heel striking from like, you know, previous running years with like non-zero drop shoes, maybe it'll take a while, but for me it's pretty easy. It was just natural. It didn't even trip me out at all. Cool, Kevin. You got 3 vegan restaurants I take there. Let's see. I'm gonna eat Gina GK. I'm gonna make some khichdi when I get back. If you guys have our book, Keep It Carb Baby, that's the Indian dish with mung beans and rice and all that stuff. I'm gonna make that when we get back. So Angie will have some when she gets back from her full moon yoga. Do we ever struggle with anxiety, stress, panic attacks? Totally, totally. I mean, even though we're chill, we still experience the full ranges of emotions that all you guys have, you know, that most people have. Yeah, for sure. We get sad, we get depressed, you know, I have anxiety and stress, you know, totally. You know, it's just a matter of, at least for me, how you deal with it, how you manage it. You know, I try not to let it consume me, but sometimes it does. Sometimes I get really pissed off. I'll get out of my car, someone cuts me off at a red light, I'll go yell at them. I haven't done that in a while, but yeah, fully, you know, for sure. I got really pissed off at the gym the other day. I cussed out a guy I was playing basketball with. We're cool now, we're chill, I've seen him since, but you know, he did some stuff that really pissed me off, and I was in a really crappy mood that day. I got horrible sleep the night before. Angie and I had a fight or something right around then too, so yeah, I just was not ready for any baloney. What the hell? We have a racist here? What the hell? Gone. Zero tolerance. Yeah, he's banned. Banned for life. I have zero tolerance for racism here. This is not some kind of alt-right rally. This is a chill vegan channel. So, you know, if you want to be a racist, go start your own YouTube channel and see how long it takes for YouTube to shut you down. But you're not going to use our platform here for racism. Zero tolerance for racism. None. Zero. Yeah, race is gone. Racist gone. He's totally gone. And you know, it's really ironic too, because they come here pissed off at vegans and they start representing racism. So are we supposed to conclude that omnivores, meat eaters are racist? I know that's wrong, but I mean, that's what they're kind of representing. You know, they're not putting out the image that they probably think they are. But anyway, let's just forget about him. I guess he's mad about Roseanne. You're probably right. He was quoting the Roseanne quote, I guess. But that's just sad. People are repeating that, you know? It's like, no, her comment is not worth repeating. It's just worth flushing down the toilet. He got attention early, got banned. He can never make another comment in any of our live chats, any of our videos, nothing. He's wiped out of existence. So I guess he got what he wanted, banned. I guess he can go try to be racist on another vegan channel or something. But yeah, zero tolerance. I see other people that put up with it. I'd take none, you know. It's just, you know, it's just silly. It's 2018. It's just like, it's just sad that there's still racists that exist in our world here, you know. Anyway, sad but true. Where should you start with vegan activism, Lola? Whatever you want to do, seriously. Everyone, I said, has their own way of doing it. If you're like, you know, a vegan doctor, you should be doing vegan doctor stuff, writing books, doing research. You know, if you're not, you know, if you're a vegan athlete, you should show that, or you know, just whatever you feel your strong suit is, whatever you can bring to the table to make a difference in the way that's going to make you look like a rock star. Let's see, what else you guys talking about here? Yeah, you're right, Gnarly Kicks. Just by being a vegan, you're a rock star in the sense that you're not killing animals for food. You're lowering the carbon footprint for yourself. I mean, you're already making a difference, saving animals' lives. So that's the first step, is just being vegan. And after that, find ways to turn other people on. Cool, thanks, Graven. Thanks so much. Well, this is about hate, Serena. Some people hate me just because you're vegan. you know, that expresses more about them, you know. I rarely get people coming up to me saying they hate me because I'm vegan, you know, but I know what you're saying. It just makes them insecure, like, whoa, this person's making me reevaluate all my worldviews and philosophies in life, my assumptions. So yeah, it makes people anxious, and I guess that's what they're feeling, and they project that onto you as some kind of negativity in the form of hate. So don't take it personally, you know. Don't take it personally, and try not to get nasty with them if they get nasty with you, because that's what they're looking for. They'll say, ah, I knew all you vegans were hateful and mean and negative. It's like, no, I was just projecting your negativity back at you that you threw at me. So anyway, hey, Miss Malibu, when is our new album coming out, Donna? It's going to come out this year, I promise you. I just don't know when. It's going to come out the second half of this year. It's gonna, we're working on the artwork and design right now. Let's see. Someone said our favorite vegan restaurant in Long Beach. Seabirds is a good place to start. Seabirds Kitchen. And what was the one that Angie, she brought some food home on Monday when I was watching the Warriors and the Rockets. It's a Korean restaurant. They have like a separate vegan kitchen. So the whole place isn't fully vegan, but they have a separate vegan kitchen. It's called like Suja or something like that, really like a 4-letter thing. Anyway, that was really good. I want to go and eat in the restaurant now. It was amazing. Vegan Korean food. Let's see. Do I have a favorite rapper? I don't know, I like old school stuff. Angie likes more like the modern trap stuff, you know. So that's not my wheelhouse, you know. She likes like Post Malone. I can't stand him at all, man. The guy's like 22 and always like drunk and smoking and just putting out this horrible health vibe for I thought the guy was like 30, but anyway, no dissing, no more dissing here. I don't know, my favorite rapper. I mean, I have my favorite hip hop producers like Dr. Dre, stuff like that, but I don't have a favorite rapper. Oh yeah, I totally know who Eric Gales is. Yeah, he's awesome. He's a great guitarist. Yeah, I'm following him on Instagram. Yeah, if he ever comes around, tell you, yeah, Snoop. Maybe Snoop's my favorite rapper. You're right, he's the smoothest one. But yeah, I'd love to see Eric Gales sometimes play. Yeah, if you guys are into, you know, checking out some new up-and-coming guitarists, check out Eric Gales for sure. Do I believe in any conspiracy theories? Well, not really, but my favorite one is the ancient astronaut theory. You know, if you watch Ancient Aliens, that's pretty fun, you know. It's just a cool show. Into Ethiopian food. Hell yeah, Lee Marcus. Out in the Fairfax district of Los Angeles. Actually, it's just on Fairfax, south of La Brea. Anyway, that's where Little Ethiopia is at, and they have one restaurant there. Of the many restaurants, one is fully vegan. What's it called? Nyala? God, I haven't been there for a few months now. It's evading. If any of you guys have been there, but anyway, there's, yeah, it's amazing. A fully vegan restaurant. They've been there for at least a decade or so. Let's see. What are you asking there, Lenny? Why you tell in all caps answer me? I have no idea what you're talking about, Lenny. This is not some kind of ancient history channel, bro. This is a vegan channel. So maybe ask that question on a more relevant, in a more relevant forum than this particular Happy Healthy Vegan channel here. You know, you saw the title. I guess I said ask me anything, but I was assuming it'd be related to veganism, not pre-Christian history or anything like that. Anyway, Rahel, that's it. Yes, thank you, Rahel. That's fully it. That's the Ethiopian place I was talking about. Rahel in Little Ethiopia. I love it. You know, if I lived closer to there, and I used to a long time ago before I was vegan, I'd go there all the time. It's pretty much whole food plants. It's like, you know, lots of lentils and split peas and all these great sauces and injera bread. You wrap it up and eat it. Oh, it's so good. God, I would give anything to eat some Rahel right now. Uh-oh, the little boating gunshots again. Everything's safe. It's not, I'm not in the hood getting shot. Those are sailor people shooting their little guns for sailing. Pumpkin seeds, yeah, Graven. I'll probably have a couple pumpkin seeds when I get back too. Nigerian food, cool. I wonder if that's anything like Ethiopian food. Yeah, it sounds like Rahel, but it's Rahel. Yeah, I'm pretty tall, Peter, but yeah, my parents are not tall, so I'm not sure what the heck's going on with me. I mean, I'm kind of tall, but I'm not that tall. I'm 6'5" with my shoes on, you know. So I'm walking around in my sandals or barefoot. I'm like 6'4.5". So I'm tall, but I'm not like, you know, NBA power forward, center tall or anything like that, you know. If you guys know anything about basketball, I'd be a guard, maybe a small forward at best, you know, the three smaller positions. So I'm not that tall. I'm not that tall at all. 6'5" isn't that tall. I'm taller than average. Yeah, I'm just saying, put it in perspective. You know, there's dudes much taller than me. Do I lose my strength with my haircut? Talking about Samson or anything like that? You're 5 feet, Sarita? I'm just saying, I'm tall, but I'm not that tall. Who's my favorite vegan YouTuber? Is not Darren Ryder. I'm sure, yeah, definitely not. I haven't seen anything from that cat in a long time. Ever since I made that call out video telling him to check himself. Looks like he hasn't checked himself, so I just kind of, you know, been doing my own thing. How much water I drank in this video? I don't know. This thing was like, see how much is left? Just a little bit here, and it was like up to this kind of rim full, I guess. So, I don't know. I'm not sure how much that is. Let's see. Okay, I'll do some rapid fire questions here because I'm gonna leave pretty soon. I need to go home and cook some khichdi. But the song at the end of our videos, Julie, is called "Spinning Circles," and it's the last song that's gonna be on our album. I don't know if it'll be the last one on the album. It's the last one that we're working on. I just need to make sure the most recent mix I did of it is good, that we like it, and if so, that'll end all the music. Then from there, it's a matter of getting all the artwork and everything all going. So yeah, that's called Spinning Circles, and it's going to be on our next album, which will be out sometime this year. Write it down. We're going to get it out this year. Let's see. What else you guys talking about? Cool. Let's see. How to convince your family to go vegan? Just eat some good vegan food in front of them, share it with them, and show them how rad it is. If you want to email me, Earl, or anyone, there's a contact form on our website, happyhealthyvegan.org. So just go there and email me. It might take a few days. Sometimes they end up in my spam box, but I'm aware of that, so I'm constantly checking in there for it. So yeah, just contact me there if you want to try to communicate with me. Let's see, some more rapid fire questions here before I go. Your dad won't even eat a vegan meal? Well, here's the great thing to do, Serena. Don't even tell him it's vegan. Make him something really rad, or get him some like Beyond Burgers and put some chow cheese and ketchup and tomatoes and all the fixins, mustard on it, and just feed it to him. And he'll never know it's vegan. And afterwards, just ask him, hey, did you like that burger? He'll say, yeah, it was rad. And say, hey, guess what, Dad? There was no meat in that. And he'll think you're full of it. But that shows you how good the vegan stuff is. What's for dinner? I'm going to go home and make some khichdi, the same recipe as found in Keep It Carb Baby, Angie's book. I'm going to make it for Angie and I. She's doing her yoga, so I'm going to kind of make dinner for us. That's a weird question, Candy Cam. Let's see, weirdest food ever tried? I don't know, a durian maybe? I'm not sure. Lakers or Clippers? More of a Clippers fan as of late, but yeah, I was there in the glory days of the Lakers for sure. I like them both. We'll see which one makes the best moves this offseason to get like a top tier player here. Let's see. Are we child free? Well, think vegan. Well, we have 2 cats, so I consider I'm pretty busy with those kids. But yeah, khichdi. It's got mung beans, basmati rice, bunch of vegetables like cauliflower, cabbage, celery, a bunch of Indian spices on and stuff like that. Favorite TV show? Cobra Kai by far. Get the, not sponsored, get the free trial for YouTube Red and watch the 10 episodes of Cobra Kai. You can watch the first 2 for free without doing anything. That's what happened. We watched those, we were hooked, instantly filled out the form to get the 10-day or 30-day trial. Yeah, we tried Mammy Fruit before. Yeah, they sent us a box one time of all these exotic bananas and other like fruits. It was amazing. I wish they would send us more, but it's expensive, so I guess they can't do it. No, I don't watch anime. Toga? Not talking about yoga. Let's see. Is it okay for a vegan to off himself? What kind of question is that, flat earther? Um, that's ridiculous. Um, yeah, Cobra Kai, awesome for sure. Yeah, that would be a no, Kevin. Thank you, thank you. A ridiculous no. Yeah, what kind of vegan would advocate that? That's just crazy. Hey, Joe Cruz, you came right at the end here. I'm going to be splitting in a second, just kind of doing a rapid fire Q&A here before I go and cook some khichdi for Angie and I tonight. I will definitely say hi to Angie for you. Love plantains, Gwen, for sure. Love plantains. Opinion on vegan gains. He's funny. I was just watching his video today that he did on Mr. Isaac Butterfield. You know, Mr. Long-beard Australian guy who doesn't know jack about veganism but thinks he can debunk it. And I was laughing. His video is funny. Inspired me to make some more Isaac Butterfield videos. Not a big fan of okra. Diabetes advice. Diabetes is caused, and I'm not a medical doctor, I'm just repeating the science here, is caused by intramyocellular fat, which means too much dietary fat getting into the cells, and a high carb diet, high carb, low fat vegan diet actually reverses diabetes rather quickly, as shown in Dr. Neal Barnard's book, Preventing and Reversing or Treating Diabetes. So I would suggest looking up Neal Barnard diabetes book and learning more from an actual expert in the field. I'm just telling you what his stuff is. Diablo 2, do I ever play Necromancer? I have before, but I'm the warrior. I just like to hack and slash. Anyone plays Diablo 2? All right, Vinny. All right, guys, you guys have been a great crew, and yeah, I really should get going. It's getting dark here too. I'm getting cold, so so I love you guys. Thanks for being a great crew here. Sorry if you just joined, as a few of you guys did. I'll leave this live stream up for a little bit. I'm gonna take it down. I don't like to have too many on our channel. I just leave like one up a month or so. I take them down, just leave, and then I make these live streams available to our Patreon viewers, so our Patreon supporters, so they can watch them at their leisure. So if you want to support us on Patreon, that's one of the perks that you get there. But anyway, guys, yeah, I gotta go. I'm getting cold. It's getting cold here, and I gotta make some food. So anyway, guys, till next time, you guys know what to do. Keep it carved, and I'll probably be back out here same time, about 7:15 Pacific Standard Time next week on Wednesday after my running club. And who knows, maybe I'll sneak another one in there. I love doing these things. So peace out, guys. Take it carb, take it chill.